I don't know if that's temporary or if that's permanent. I don't know all the benefits yet, so I'm just gonna go for the...
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Okay. So, part of me says we need to do
My
this.
people could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Let's launch literally every mission that we can pertaining to this stuff.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
2 squads. This is going to be interesting. Alright, so it looks like I need to escort 2 individual targets to each other. I think benefit of doing the half sniper, half assault, we'll call them that. That'll work well. I assume I'll have to come across aliens if they're letting me take the troops along. But each of the individual leaders or envoys they choose to send are probably skilled in their own right. So it shouldn't be extremely difficult to complete any mission.
The Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a
lot in the way of advent resistance. Okay, so there's gonna have to be advent resistance.
Proceed to the first set of
There's no reason not to bring other people.
Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point.
Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead.
Then I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here.
Dang, a few stacks.
More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishers of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Dang, completely nuts.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point
nice.
now.
Okay, so I have-
We
oh, I have-
plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher
that's far.
contact you'll be meeting other
Kind
than
of
his
like
name.
3.5, 4 seconds.
Praetor Mott's. His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight.
Reaper Shadow.
That's the whole
Reaper
point of
is an
this
advanced
intervention.
revenge called
Reapers
Shadow,
are
which is a
born
chance
in
to
the
recognize taking
shadows,
actions.
in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best
Dude, this is
Xcom
epic.
has to offer.
I'm just dropping
Rolling.
the attempted professionalism now. What the hell is that?
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Jeez, yeah.
As you order,
We're gonna see
Commander.
some mutated Thin Men or something like that. Yeah.
Moving out.
Let's play the Lost. I don't like this. We're moving
I
up.
go where you tell me.
Reaper Lady first. Three health. Closest one, highest percentage first. Drop it. Do I have multiple attacks?
For the Reaper!
These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the
Drop it.
aliens survives now. Where there is one,
Dang,
more
she
will
is
follow. You must not hesitate to
Save some
destroy
action
them.
for my sniper. Man.
My ammunition is almost gone.
Yeah. I got you. Alright.
Confirmed.
Oh, dude. Didn't think I notify them. Hopefully they don't spread out. If they don't spread out, then I might grenade launcher them. They are most certainly a threat, and they are within kind of a slightly frightening range, so we're just gonna
Catch!
trouble. Better safe than sorry. That's one loss. That was killed. I can't say no of the other one.
On Overwatch.
I kind of want to tell you to go on
Watching
Overwatch
comes naturally.
in case there's more than one enemy, which I believe there is. Let's go. You got this. If not, then the other lady definitely has this. That's alright. We're kind of behind a car. It's kind of a weird angle for you. Wow, she's not missing a second. She's doing this with iron
Good
sights, it looks
riddance.
like.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the government fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Let's just keep taking him out. And what we'll do, so the plan is to, I think a good
No longer a
plan
threat.
to follow is to progress my trailing person. These guys don't have a ton of movement speed, it looks like.
I will go.
Double time.
I don't know if he's gonna land that shot, it's kind of far out. Nice, hopefully we get some XP from this. Kind of
Good
brutal to
riddance.
think about it like that.
Moving
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Weapons
look.
burning ammo fast.
Okay, they are sending a lot of people after us. Rat. We could drop them, but
Nailed him.
if I can clutch them up, I know I can make them with a grenade. Now we'll keep pursuing around the corner.
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Okay.
Hostiles pass by.
I don't think we can kill all these enemies. So let's see how effective they are at climbing up. If we can take the up and down, no, it's a bad idea. Oh, maybe not a bad idea, but not an idea I'm willing to try out. I am still around. Alright, you reload.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta move the sniper back. I'm sorry, I don't. The sniper's just not skilled enough at close range. I don't, yeah. It's not a mistake to make early game. I think a sniper tried to take out an enemy super close range.
Down.
She was really reliable with those pistol headshots. We'll have to move for kind of weird.
Nailed him.
We just keep literally capping enemies. We push
I'm on the move.
down, and then we push right. Alright, you
I'll keep an eye
overwatch.
on it.
You move back to the wall.
Heading out.
Sniper is kind of low ammo in it, so if you take point, I can reload you and you won't be too far behind. This is
An
a
entire
really,
city
really,
of
really
our own
interesting
people
mission.
left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
I would enter you in shadow again, but I need everybody to make it through this mission. You're a pretty effective combatant. We're not really chained up together.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I say just drop them. God, that is a nice rifle.
One of many.
You are a wonderful shot.
No one will mourn them. My ammunition is nearly depleted. I must
You just
reload.
reload. Yeah.
Heading there now.
And we're gonna reload her sniper.
Ready to rock.
Hey, let me put her on pistol overwatch. No, not really. Well, no, not at all. That one hopefully shouldn't be within hitting range. It's a normal zombie though. Yeah, I did not expect that actually. I didn't think they'd
These creatures are worse even than Advent. No cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
Alright, I'd say push up then.
Orders
yeah,
confirmed,
nice.
on the move.
This lady's such an effective shot.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it to your pet Advent in time. I am trusting you.
Wow, rip. That's gonna have to be a cluster. When it's her turn, I might need to move her back. 3, can we... What's the closest? How close can we get? All I can do is really fire at one of them. I didn't expect them to be that close.
Got him.
Maybe I can get a grenade off. All I can do is really fire it. I need to get as many soldiers as close as I can. Which means I need the Lena to survive.
Moving to position.
This is gonna be risky. They might get a free hit on us. It's not likely.
We risk all this for pray tell Mox? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
2,
10-4.
3.
In short order.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Alright. Now we jump to the other story. Don't know if it's glitched out or if it's... What's the... That was really strange. I see another animation was supposed to be going on there. You know, bugs happen all the time.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused.
Contact! Get down!
We may have a bigger problem here. Guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Hobbit. Voxtala. Fortet. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods.
Wow, that
I
is.
would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down here.
Everybody will be dancing and be turning and fight. Everybody will be dancing with the feeling alright. Everybody will be dancing.